Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Rob V, and right now I'm rocking with my boy Jay Reckless with Reckless Podcast, Reckless Management and Promotions. Man, he used to stand up.
Damn, Spancy.
Ay, 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 ay. Keep it decent to the code. If that's your brother, he should know. We C&P won't never fold, and YJ be my dog for so. Bro got life and never told. It ain't the club, but we got pole. We pop up and make it so. Can't even lie, can't tell no joke. Yeah, I ain't seen this shit before. My bro got rich up off the stove. If it smoke, I let you know. I call my brother A-Top-O. He say, what's up, I'm at the go. Let me know what up the scope. Talking about, yeah, we need a blow. Some nigga talking out his throat. Don't get caught up in the mix. Talking about some shit that you don't know. Don't get damned about no snitch. If you don't trust him, he gon' fold. Don't feel fucked up by no bitch. Can't look no tree, can't cook no hoe. Also geeked about these drum, I fuck around and overdose. Do the dance, I'm on your ass, you fry the traffic, block the road. No mama, daddy, send my past them in my bag, I'm on my own. No sipping drink, I'm feeling slow. Sativa laughing off the drove. Ain't the traffic, just the stove. Come get that package to your door. Bitch, they on some murder shit, knock you off with that 30 stick. You ain't never heard of this, so foot 12, they ain't searching shit. I'm so fly, got turbulent suit and shit, on some curvy shit. Got 30 Glocks with 30 clips to do the math, we murky shit. At the store, just serving it, trapping it after working shit. Be po like a script of 223 and it be twerking, bitch. Call up chopper right now, need a bow, is you still serving it? Get dropped, that's been certain, bitch. Perfect chopper with pearl about my whip, and candy paint. Come to the H, we got the drink. The price for 12 or 6 a case of activists of different tastes. All the all smoke to the face. The chopper seen that bitch a Drake. Dirty Sprite that look like great banana clips on all the Drake. Get in the jungle with the apes, gorilla drip, no bathing ape. Will switch 1-4 whenever ain't her ass is fat, her face is straight. 1 to 10, she told me rate. I call out all my crazy hate. I was starving day to day, ain't had no food, no paper plate. 100 pounds drop a weight, then gain it back from sipping drink. Too much drum, I probably faint, but smoke a ops, your pot of dank. Don't get caught up in the mix, talking about some shit that you don't know. Don't get damned about no snitch, if you don't trust him, he gon' fold. Don't feel fucked up by no bitch, can't look no tree, can't cuff no hoe. I'm so geeked about these drum, I fuck around and overdose. Do the dance, I'm on your ass, you fry the traffic, block the road. No mama, daddy, send my past them in my bag, I'm on my own. No sipping drink, I'm feeling slow. Sativa laughing off the drove. Ain't the traffic, just the stove, come get that package to your door.
Big Glock, bitch, I'm too legit. Got the switch, I'm choosy, bitch. That shit spit fast, no ludicrous. All my guns got stupid shit. Just got me a Ruger clip. Pop out, shoot some movie shit. In your dreams, like Kruger, bitch. I ain't with that foolishness. You can get hit with that hollow tip. That nigga, I know he counterfeit. Pull up and I'm gon' let it rip. 30 rounds down, then I'm a dip. Man, you already know it's A real in this motherfucker. Know I'm talking about the chosen child. This is my year. Ain't nobody fucking with me. Know I'm talking about. Hey.
Oh shit.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. This your boy Reckless Talk with the Reckless Talk Podcast, Reckless Talk Sports Podcast, Reckless Talk Management Promotions, A1 Music Empire, Houston City Beat. We are the storytellers of Houston. Man, we have a special episode for you guys today. Man, we are doing a cross promo. Let me throw this banner up here real quick for you guys. Man, we're doing a cross promo with From Nothing to Everything podcast live from where we at?
Corpus Christi.
Corpus Christi. There you go. Corpus Christi. Now the Artisan, right?
Artisan,
the Artisan.
yeah.
You're live at the Artisan in Corpus Christi, Texas.
210 North Chaparral downtown. Come take a visit. It's a dope ass spot.
There you go, man. We was here last night on the podcast. It was honestly, man, we do a bunch of radio interviews, podcast interviews, and I love and appreciate every single interview, every chance we have to promote what we got going. But to be perfectly honest, last night's interview was the dopest interview we've ever done.
Yeah.
Like, I truly mean that, bro. Like, you have something special, something unique, and I can see you blowing the fuck up. And I truly mean that. But before we get started, man, we got to give a shout out to the sponsors real quick. You know what I mean? Let me pull them up. Man, big shout outs to Otto's Root Beer, the greatest root beer on earth, brewed in Huntsville, Texas by Brew Nation, old school family recipe from the 1950s. Always support local. Then, of course, we have J-Rack Distribution and LLC, Iron Horse Rock Bar Music Lounge, and the greatest burgers on earth, Smash Wagon. Just voted best burgers in Southeast Texas. So if you're in the Beaumont area, definitely go check them out. Located at 2605 East Lucas in Beaumont, Texas. Man, we truly appreciate every single one of you guys. Man, let me throw the banner back up for you guys. Boom. All right. So we have my guy, Jay, right here.
Yes,
to my right, I guess y'all left anything. So he is the host of From Nothing to Everything podcast. We're going to let him take over. This is officially his show. We're just doing a cross promo. So go ahead, brother.
Man, thank you again. I'm honored to be here. Again, this is an episode of From Nothing to Everything. I'm honored to be here with some real Texas steppers that have been doing their thing for a long time and obviously have built a platform not only for themselves, but for other aspiring artists to do their thing as well. So it's an honor and a privilege. And like, thank you for the flowers, bro. Like, that means the world to me from y'all hearing it from, especially I'm hearing your introduction. I'm like, damn, I need to tighten up. Man, so to hear that coming, to hear that coming from somebody like yourself, man, it means a lot because it just lets me know that I'm headed in the right direction with my endeavors. But this is a part 2. So yesterday we did part 1, but the conversation got so real and so cool and so just, genuine that we felt like there had to be more to tell. And that's what we're here to do today. So just a little bit to back up from where we were yesterday. I'm just going to ask, what are some of the things that you got coming up next? I know you got the hemp, what's it called?
Hemp stock.
Hemp stock. Go
ahead, T, talk about that.
First ever Texas hemp stock, Mr. JJB, Mad Dabber. Thank you for putting us on. San Marcos, we're gonna be live. It's supposed to be big.
SMT.
And if y'all free, when is it, Memorial Day weekend?
It's
Labor Day weekend.
The weekend of May 23rd to 25th.
Yeah.
It's going to be in San Marcos, Texas, expecting over 10,000. And I actually think the number grew a lot more since the last time we talked. But over 10,000 people. I think it's possibly even over 20,000 people right now. 2-day festival. T, we performing both nights.
Where?
In San Marcos.
But what venue?
It's gonna be outside.
Like a field.
Yeah, it's gonna be out the field.
Man.
And the dope thing about it, the city of San Marcos is funding this. You know what I mean?
So to give you a better perspective, it's like a Woodstock.
Okay.
Yeah, but
hemp stock.
Type shit.
But
That's
before
beautiful.
then, though, we have actually in 2 days, T be opening up for Zero.
Yes, sir.
And then
Saturday.
we have our hip hop fashion show. I actually just booked the date yesterday. What is it? April 19th. We have our second annual hip hop fashion show at the Katy Kickoff. It's a new sports venue, but it's like an upscale sports bar,
Right.
So big shout out to them. So what we do with that, while the artists are performing, the models will be walking the runway.
Nice.
And then we have I'm sure we'll book a bunch of other shows in between there. We do showcases every weekend at Iron Horse Rock Bar. Big shout outs to them. Big shout outs to Wayne. And then I also do media for Houston Energy Football. I'll throw the schedule up real quick on here.
Yeah.
Man, y'all see the schedule right there, man. Houston Energy Football. The season starts May 3rd. We're gonna be in Oklahoma against the Oklahoma Lady Force. I do media, so we stream all the games on my sports show. I'm the announcer for the home games. It's super, super dope, man. And it's so amazing how the underground hip hop world in Houston has taken a love into this team and to these women. You know what I mean? So last year we had a few artists and comedians involved as far as like doing chains, water boys, towels, you know what I mean? The things that women would do as trainers, we got people in the industry volunteering their time to do the same thing. You know what I mean? I can't say who yet. Fuck it, I say it. We got Lil Flip coming out. Yes, you know what I mean? He's gonna be a guest announcer with me at one of the home games. You know what I mean? So if anybody wants to support these women, man, get your tickets now. HoustonEnergyFootball.com. It's gonna be super dope. Like I said, the first game we're in Oklahoma Lady Force. Big shout outs to them. Big shout outs to the WFA, Women's Football Alliance. It's the league. Big shout out to the whole league, man. Like real shit. Our first game will be at home May 10th.
May 10th. I'll be sure to be there. That's amazing, brother. So to get into so you're about to be performing. So do you have a project that's coming up that you're releasing, or like whether it's a single EP or like?
I mean, I just dropped some singles and EPs on my birthday that just passed in January, which is one of those songs you heard last night. We CBD.
I need y'all to tap in. Link is gonna be in the description. Y'all got you got to put the songs in the description. A link to these. So is it released in
it's out. It's on all platforms. I'm just gonna be performing some songs that I already got out.
Promoting.
Just
networking.
Yeah.
All right. So I want to fall off of because yesterday we got a lot of time to talk about the marketing and promotion and thing. I know we got into a little bit of politics about the game and the industry, but if you don't mind, I would love to get into like some personal backstories, one at a time. Everybody's got a story, and I feel like the best thing to do is just tell it. So I'm gonna start with you,
man.
I'll let you initiate the story. Where do you come from? Like, what's your earliest memory of childhood growing up, man? What were those days like?
I'm originally from New York, man, the concrete jungle. You know what I mean? Grew up in poverty, man, dirt poor. But big shout out to my mom, because I didn't realize we was poor until later in life. You know what I mean? And when I say later in life, probably like 9 years old. I was so dope my whole life. You know what I mean? My goal in life was to be Tony Montana without the dying part, though, like real shit.
Right.
You know what I mean? And to be honest, I was well on my way. You know what I mean? And been to prison.
Can we speak on that?
Yeah, we can speak on a dope case. You know what I mean? I caught a dope case. Did just over a year. You know what I mean? Got out. Fucked up parole. Went on the run. Had to go back. You know what I mean? I got out. I've been home for almost 10 years now. You know what I mean? And I knew once I got out, I wanted to change, because I've been in the streets my whole life. You know what I mean? I sold dope for 20-some years. You know what I mean? And I got 3 kids, and I didn't get to see none of my kids born. I was either in the streets or locked up. You know what I mean? So when my baby mom was pregnant with my youngest daughter, I was locked up. You know what I mean? And I remember being on the phone with her, like, as she about to give birth. You know what I mean? So I knew right there and then, like, this is it. You know what I mean? And came out, you know what I mean? Started doing the 9-to-5 thing. And even though I was doing the 9-to-5 thing, I knew this ain't for me. Like, there's something that my calling is bigger. You know what I mean? And man, here we are now, bro. You know, management, media company, podcast, you know what I mean, host. You know what I mean? We travel all over the world, bro. And that's why I said last night, if I could make it, anybody could. There's no excuses. There's no excuses.
Facts. You better take notes, man. This nigga's giving game. So, I know that being in prison, I've had experiences in jail and shit. My brother went to prison, fed prison for some years as well. So I know how it can be easy to look at the negative of the experience, but like, what, if anything, did jail teach you coming out, and was that at all?
What did jail teach me?
Yeah,
not to go back.
Never go back.
Because so like prisons and jails, it's supposed to be set up to make you a better person. They don't give a fuck about you in there. You just another number that's bringing money in. That's all you are. When they call for you, when you got mail or you got to go to court or to see the nurse or whatever it is, they don't call you by your name. They call you by a number. They don't give a fuck about you.
You still remember your number?
06827 something. I don't remember. Yeah. But but like they don't real shit.
Don't ask me for mine.
They don't give a fuck about you in there. So really the only thing I learned was really more survival skills and not to come the fuck back. You know what I mean? And I ain't gonna lie, for me, you know what I mean, I'm locked up in Texas, you know what I mean? So for me, as soon as I hit my unit, motherfuckers want to fight because I'm from New York and I think I'm tough. You know what I mean? So I ain't gonna lie, the first few months I was fighting every fucking day. You know what I mean? Until I knocked out the right motherfucker. Right. You know what I mean?
That's all it takes.
It's like, damn, you beating these motherfuckers' ass, so we gonna keep bringing the next motherfucker. So when you knock out the power boss, it's a different story. You know what I mean? But I don't speak on that. Like, I'm not complaining. Like, we can definitely touch on that. I don't speak on that too much. You know what I mean? Cause I'm a humble dude. You know what I mean? And like with this industry shit, like I tell people all the time, man, don't let this podcast game get you fucked up. Because I'm real humble and I calm down a lot. You know what I mean? Like anybody that know me would tell you, like that nigga Jay, man, he was that guy. You know what I mean? And I don't like going back to that.
We're looking at your eyes.
This is confusing.
Man, nah, but I respect that. So coming out of jail, what was your first order of business? Like what did you formulate in jail? Like, okay.
My first order of business was to go see my newborn baby. You know what I mean? Then I started doing plumbing. You know what I mean? My mom's husband got a plumbing business, so I worked for him for a few years. And I wasn't making enough money, but I needed to make. I mean, I'm not complaining. I love the opportunity I got, and I learned a new skills. I did it for a few years. But I knew at the same time, you know what I mean, I specialized in damn near everything except electricity. You know what I mean? So big shout out to my brother. He got a roofing company, Hard Rock Roofing and Construction. So, you know, I learned a lot of shit from him, you know what I mean? So I started my own shit, you know what I mean, on top of doing foreman work for big name companies in Houston, you know, building shit over by your spot. Right. All them new high rises, I built 90% of those hoes.
Oh wow.
You know what I mean? So
good job. They're nice.
Nah, they shit though, and that's why I left, because I'm not gonna say their name because we're not here to bash people, but I take pride in what I do. I don't care what it is, you know what I mean? And if I know we throwing up 200 houses in 2 years, and I see the shit material we using, I'm not about to be affiliated with that. You know what I mean? Because I'm the man out there people are talking to as the foreman. You know what I mean? They don't see y'all because y'all stay in the office. When shit hits the fan, they come to me like I'm fucking up. You know what I mean? And y'all don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? Shit tell you. You know what I mean? The shit I went through with that company. You know what I mean? And man, how the whole podcast has started, man. I got 17 brothers and sisters. You know what I mean? Wow. And a few years ago, I lost like 10 family members and friends in like a year span, including my brother and sister in a month and a half apart. So I kind of lost myself, right? And my cousin's wife used to stream on this app. And they were like, man, you should do it, man. You make some good money. So I started streaming this shit. Man, literally, I just listened to music and with no shirt on and getting paid. My wife hated it. You know what I mean? She hated this shit. I can't see you, man. This shit good.
Are we good over here?
But this goes back to what we talked about yesterday, man. Like, you never know who's watching, right? So, man, I would have hundreds of people on my stream, and like, I don't care who you are. We conversing, we all vibing out, listening to music. And somebody came into my stream one day, excuse me, and it had no profile picture. It just said Kelly. So automatically I'm thinking it's a woman, right? So they comment and said, yo, Jay, I'm about to message you, nothing funny. And I'm like, nah, I know you're not, because usually when it's some funny, when people say that, it'd be some funny, weird shit. You know what I mean? And I'm like, you know what? I got time today. I got people in here. We're gonna entertain your fuckery, right? So I'm like, what's up? Whatever you gotta tell me, say in the chat in front of everybody. And they were like, man, I'm a music producer, not a music producer, a talent agent for Hollywood, a movie producer. They a lot of big name movies we watch. They were part of that process. You know what I mean? And it was like, I've been coming to your stream for 3 months, every stream, and I don't say nothing. I just watch you. He was like, you have a talent that you don't even realize. He said, you need to start a podcast or a talk show and interview people. He said, I come to your stream, man, you have hundreds of people in here at a time. And there'd be times people are disrespectful or, you know, just act funny, and you handle them respectfully.
Right.
And you don't care who's in your stream, whether man, women, gay, straight, you respectful to everybody.
Absolutely.
And I was like, all right, cool, you know. But like, there's a thing, like anybody could just give you information, you know what I mean? So as soon as he said, I used to work for Revolt TV, I'm like, all right, I got this dude in the lie. I got this person in the lie because I still didn't know who it was, right? So they gave me their website. I go look it up, kind of find out it's some old black dude, right, named Kelly, Mr. Kelly. As soon as you said I used to work for Revolt TV, my cousin Loso, top 10 battle rapper in the world, was working for them at the time. And
out of here in Texas?
Nah, he's at Florida.
Oh, okay.
And so I call him on the spot while I'm streaming, you know what I mean? And I'm like, yo, cuzzo, you know a old black dude named Kelly? And he was like, yeah, old black boy had to do Mr. Transport, whatever, blah, blah, blah. He good people. What's good? Right. I'm like, oh shit. Let me call you back. So I literally ended my stream, messaged him, called him. You know what I mean? Dude was legit. And like, really, if it wasn't for him, we wouldn't be sitting here, bro. Because like he said, I have a talent and a gift that I didn't know I had. I was just chopping it up with people being who I am. Right. But now realizing who I am is that talent and that gift. You know what I mean?
That's crazy.
That's how the podcast journey started.
And with all due respect, bro, like fucking, I mean, not even with all due respect, with the utmost respect, because what I'm saying is like flowers, bro. I'm at that point. That's where I feel I'm at right now. I'm at the point where I'm recognizing, like, damn, I got a gift at this. So, like, again, bro, I'm soaking up game from you as I'm watching, bro, because you obviously know exactly what you're doing. So you're an inspiration to up and coming podcasters, vloggers, just content creators that, you know, trying to step out there. But what is one piece of information that you would give to up and coming or not even up and coming, just somebody that wants to start content creating in any form, whether it be movies, film, music videos, live streaming, podcasting? What's one piece of advice you would give to them about like how to go about starting?
Man, press play. Like real shit.
God, I was hoping
it's all about press and play, bro. Press play and be consistent, because with me, like when I made that YouTube channel, and I probably didn't put out my first episode for 6 months. And every day or at least every week, Mr. Kelly hit me up. You ready to start? You ready to start? And I'm like, yeah, I made the channel. He's like, but are you ready to start? And I ain't gonna lie, I was nervous. I was scared of the unknown. You know what I mean? Am I gonna do good? And I even go back now to like my first few episodes and watch them, and it makes me smile because I see the growth. Like when you seen how I did my introduction? Right. Nah, when I first started, I'm all low, no energy. You know what I mean? Wasn't comfortable. Like real, like it's but to see the growth, man. So press play and be consistent. And don't worry about the haters. People are gonna hate on you. I remember the first time when I first started, I was only on YouTube. And I remember the first time I lost a subscriber. I thought life was over. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I'm doing good. What am I doing wrong? Like, and I'm worried about like real shit. What is this motherfucker like? It stressed me out. Like, I'm worried about one subscriber that I lost, not realizing I still got hundreds of other ones. You know what I mean? So don't worry about more exactly. So don't worry about the unsubscribers. Don't worry about the naysayers, man. If you truly believe in your passion, keep doing what you're doing. Absolutely. Point blank.
Wherever it is, it's not just with the music. Exactly. The podcast. I feel like
it could be porn.
Yeah. On me. If you want to be
no love though. Don't make love.
But that's just like law of the universe. Like, you commit to your passion and craft and put 100% of your time and energy behind it. I mean, it's almost impossible. It's like the universe doesn't work in that order for whatever reason. If you really find a passion, craft, and then put the time and energy behind it, the law of the universe just doesn't allow you to feel. So, man,
we got people in the comments, man. I want to give a shout out to. Man, we got Dion Garcia, man, tuning in. That's my mentor. Also CEO of A1 Music Empire. He's tuning in, said, I'm proud of you, bro. Keep it up. Man, Cody tuning in, said, I'm stressing over here. It's gonna go starting mine. I don't know what you mean. And then David says, so a music award winning songwriter, they need me and like me, okay. I don't know what that means, brother, but we truly appreciate you tuning in, my guy.
Yeah.
For real.
What's up?
All right, we good. We can keep it going.
No, man. And anybody that got any questions, we'll get back to y'all in a second. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna keep politicking, but if you want to send some questions, then we'll get to it. You feel me?
And big shout out to Dusty Hayes, man. That's another one of our artists, man.
Dusty.
So dude is super dope. You can't put him in one genre. He literally covers every single genre, kills all of them, and has over 500 unreleased songs. Dude is dope. So big shout out to Dusty.
Dusty, man. Shout out, brother. So what would you think are some of the things that keep you balanced in life, right? Like through all the traveling, through all the connections, the fake friends, the people that show love but don't support, the people that are really genuine, just the ups and downs of life. How do you keep a balance and keep consistent with your passion and your drive?
Man, my wife, my kids, and my artists, bro. That's literally my life. You know what I mean? When I started this journey, I got a lot of family out here, bro. And when I started this journey, I'm thinking, y'all, I'm about to have a bunch of support. You know what I mean? But really, there's no support there. It's really, and I'm not saying there's no support. Big shout out to my cousin Crystal. She comes to all our shows. You know what I mean? But I literally got a family that lives 10 minutes from where I do shows every week that never show up and always say they're going to show up. So really, it's like I said, my wife, my kids, and my artists, bro. That's what keeps me going. That's what keeps me going and keeps me grounded.
That's what's so good. So to get intermingle. So how did y'all? I mean, I know we touched on it a little bit yesterday, but to introduce, how did y'all merge together as like a unit? How did this all come together?
Y'all just be showing up to, like, hanging out, peeping out what Tay was doing, seeing what T was doing. You know what I'm saying?
Sorry.
We outside, guys.
We outside.
We got the drop top
Wide open. So just hanging out, hanging out with really Bobby Bless is the one that brought me around.
Shout out, Bobby.
And seeing what and everything happened just on time, the way it's supposed to happen, because I was already at that point where I already stacked up on my music. I recorded a lot of music, I've done a lot of stuff, and I was putting out on myself, but like I told you on the first part that, I just figured out I can't do it by myself. You know what I mean? Like, there's no way I could do it by myself. It's just too much. And then, like, I do recording and mixing for my job. You know what I'm saying? That's how I get paid. So, I'm working on other people's projects. I don't have time to really be out there doing what Jay does. You know what I mean? I can't do it. I need somebody like him.
That's
what I'm saying, with the
dynamics of the team, bro.
Yeah. So that's what I'm trying to do. Like any situation that I get involved in, I try to do the most I can. You know what I mean, to help out the team, because it's not. I know when you're in a team, it's not about me. It's not about me. It's not any individual.
Yeah,
really, it's about all of us. You know what I'm saying?
And
like,
it even trickles down past that. It's about the families, the children.
Yeah, it's about everything. You know what I'm saying? So if I can any area that I can help out, I'm gonna help out, even if it has nothing to do with me. Like the Zero show, he's gonna have Zero this weekend. I'm gonna be there. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be there just to show support. Be there. You know what I'm saying? Be behind them, stand with them, whatever you gotta do. The interviews they got over there, whatever. I'm gonna be right there. It ain't gotta be about me. I just gotta be there support for him, supporting Jay, supporting Bobby, whoever else we got. You know what I mean? That's what I do. Any show that we're doing, any event that we're doing, I'm gonna be there showing support, regardless if it's about Menace Mike or not. You know what I mean? So
it always, like, that's what people fail to understand. Like, when you really develop a team, like, it is about you, even when it's about them, because you really truly believe.
Well, if I help them out, it helps me out.
Yeah, of course.
You know what I'm saying?
It's all intrinsic.
Yeah.
Shout out to that, bro. But like, so what's your backstory with music? How did you get into music?
Well, the backstory, it's pretty much like, every Jay story. I could just say Jay story is my story. It's like the same thing. The only twist on my story is that I'm the reverse of that, which means that I came from everything to nothing. You know what I'm saying? It's because when I grew up, I just was involved with the right people, the right plugs. I was already in it without even trying to get. Everybody starts off from small to and envision himself to getting big. You know what I mean? But I was already at the top. You know what I'm saying? And then I worked myself right back down, which is because jail time, prison time. You know what I mean? And really, I'm grateful for prison because prison really humbled me. You know what I mean? I was out here going hard. When you already jump in the game as a teenager with the big dogs already, and you see how they operate in the street, how do you think I'm gonna think I can act? You know what I mean? I'm already like at that mentality already without building up that mentality. You know what I mean? So prison and jail and all that shit was just humble me and maybe take a second look at myself and just tell myself like this is the life I don't want. Right. You know what I mean? That's why I say I went from everything to nothing, because I really just got away from all that because I knew there was something else. You know, music was always there for me, but I just never seen it as a possibility. You know what I mean? I just never seen it as a possibility. I never really seen anybody that looked like me doing it. You know what I mean? So, now I'm glad, like you said, like Texas and everybody's coming up, rappers, and then there's people that look like me out there that maybe thinking the same thing, which the internet now is different. I'm a little older, so for me it was different not having all this. Right. Not having no podcast, not having everything, you know what I mean? So for me it was just freestyles. For me it was freestyles. Like I started off freestyling, and I just was freestyle at parties and shit, and then people started inviting me to parties and like, hey, we got the beer, we got the weed, we got everything. Like, come on. But they just want to bring me along just so they already had somebody there to battle me, but I never knew it. And I caught on after a few times, and I would go out, I was wrecking everybody pulling out cell phones, and just wanted me to rap and wanted whoever on the other line, homeboys or whatever, listen to them. I had like 5-6 phones around me, and I'll just be rapping, getting drunk for free drugs. That's why I did it. It wasn't because I was trying to make a music thing out of it. To me, I looked at it as like, shit, I don't got to buy nothing. Right. And I always pull something. There was always a female there that I was going to get, so I already knew. So that's the reason why I did it. But until somebody at a party said, hey, my homeboy got a studio. That's what he said. My homeboy got a studio. I'm like, yeah, I don't give a damn. You know what I'm saying? I'm drinking. And sure enough, I gave my number, whatever. I didn't think nothing of it. And the next day, he called me right away, early in the morning, too. I was hungover still. Hey, I'm going to go pick you up. He went and picked me up. Actually took me to a real studio. Right. And then after the first time I got on the microphone and just seen the way the process went, I got fucking hooked. It was like a fucking drug, you know what I'm saying?
Different, yeah, because I used to have a perception about like how the music, I guess it's the exact opposite. I just never knew, but like I understood like freestyle and rap, and I understood like building a song and cadence and fucking chorus and hooking. But until I got into a studio and I'm like, oh, this is what it's like to create an actual sound product that can be,
I think that gets you hooked within itself, just being a creative, what I'm saying, just creative, because that's what hooked me,
hearing yourself.
Music. All right, but I want to take a moment just to give you all a moment to hear some new music that my boys got coming out right now.
Yeah.
What we got? What's the song called?
We're gonna do Menace Mike, Same Energy.
Yeah. And you better keep it.
Everybody loving that one right now, man. So.
Once you have it, you better keep it.
This is when I pull up, keep that same energy. When you see me, keep that same energy. No more talk, keep that same energy. Be about your business, keep that same energy. A whack rapper, motivator, weak rapper. Cheerleading clapper, need to shut your mouth flapper. This a new chapter, actors on a factor. Make a snake vanish, KB the kidnapper, bitch, please. You provoke no feeling, you must have forgot. This is real, I'm killing. You a typical nickel, never sit on the throne. How you run the city on the internet at home? Don't look to your homies, they ain't gon' save ya. Better luck looking up to your savior. You ain't a MC, not a thug, not a player. Only a baby mama knows my nasty behavior. And what sort of rapper pawns his gun? Re-ups, can't sell and ask for a refund. And what sort of rapper sits around and dreams, thinking of a master plan he don't mean? When I pull up, keep that same energy. When you see me, keep that same energy. No more talk, keep that same energy. Be about your business, keep that same energy. When I pull up, keep that same energy. When you see me, keep that same energy. No more talk, keep that same energy. Be about your business, keep that same energy. You ain't a friend to me, you's a friend to me. There's no credibility when you pretend to be. So your chemistry is made of jealousy. You're more like a fan with whole tendency, especially the hate that you imply. I see you got jokes every time you reply. Typewriter thug, slick words to be fly. You a G now, fabricated and modified. Come outside, I really doubt I could feel your energy. I know what you about, a slouch, chasing that internet clout. Fuck your credentials, don't wanna hear no vouch. So it is what it is when you see me. Practice what you preach when you see me. Keep it 100 when you see me. Cause I'ma do what I gotta do, please believe me. When I pull up, keep that same energy. When you see me, keep that same energy. No more talk, keep that same energy. Be about your business, keep that same energy. When I pull up, keep that same energy. When you see me, keep that same energy. No more talk, keep that same energy. Be about your business, keep that same energy.
Keep that same energy by Menace Mike.
Man.
Yeah.
Again, I am your host, JLT. I'm here with the gang, J Reckless, Menace Mike, T Phenomenon. And this is an episode of From Nothing to Everything. So we're gonna get right back into it, man. So we left off. You were talking about like your relation. Are you in a relationship? Right now?
Nah, I'm single. Man.
No, you single. Well, then I get to ask you some pretty cool questions today. Like, who's the last girl you know what I'm saying? Who's the first name?
The last girl?
Yeah. And this is truth or drink. So like, if you don't want to say it,
I would say Sam.
Damn.
That's all.
That's no real
drink. It could be anybody. So
you said Sam I am. Green name.
Green name Sam.
I'm a rapper, you know. So hey. But yeah. That's one.
What I just understood is I'm not gonna get this guy to drink. I'm gonna answer the question.
Hey, they gotta get to know me, man. I've been silent for a long time for about a lot of shit, from a lot of people, a lot of secrets, a lot of things. Just from being in the streets, you know how it is, man. You know that's how I was raised, not to zip it. You know what I'm saying? Like I was saying yesterday, you don't say nothing about nothing. You don't know nothing. Somebody asks you something, you don't know nothing. You know what I mean? But it's a lot of like you were saying yesterday, you know, like about the game and giving up game and shit like gatekeeping and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like
soul versus toe.
Yeah. So I feel like even though I said I do gatekeep, and that is true to a certain extent, but now that I'm out here on this, I mean, how am I gatekeeping now? You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty much giving it for everybody, and it's gonna reach who it's gonna reach.
But you also gave me a good point in response, which I took it to my toolbox. You know what I'm saying? You said that is true to an extent, but at the same time, you have to know who you're spending your time on when you're giving games. So like you can't extend yourself so thin to where you're just a doormat.
Yeah, because you might miss the person that really does need it, because you're too busy spinning your wheels with people that ain't gonna do nothing with the game. You know what I mean? Absolutely. They're gonna be who they are, and there's nothing wrong with that. If you are who you are, and you're not gonna expand on, quit asking questions. You know, quit asking the no game for no reason.
You ask questions to get the game to sell it to someone else. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and that's true.
Or to get your connections. Because I've been in situations where I forget the name, but it was a while back. I had someone wanting to get on my show, right? So we was in communication with each other, And then like a few days prior, I got a message to my hey Jay, you know, I was doing some thinking, and I don't think your platform is the right platform for me. But if you're cool, can I get your connections? What the like straight like that? So I said yeah, and I never replied again.
Yeah,
you're gonna try to treat me like a hoe. I'm gonna play stupid now. So yeah,
I don't want to.
If you didn't work for,
I don't want to buy weed from you, but who do you buy it from? So I can go buy it from them.
Real shit.
Nah, bro, it don't work like that. It don't work
So
like
I
that.
replied.
You just ain't gonna get the plug.
I replied yes and never replied back. You know what I mean? Like, did you really just? My platform is not good enough for you, or my platform, yeah, it's not good enough for you. But you want my connections that it took me a long time to build it. Man,
without no legwork.
You know what I mean?
Who's that? Who's that with the
No,
finger?
Matumbo. No.
The Kimbe.
All right. So just to transfer the topics, man, I'm gonna get into your background. So, how did you begin with your journey in? Where are you from?
LAT, Liberty, Texas.
Liberty.
Lames, Texas.
He looked at him like, what the fuck is LAT?
I'm a
Los
country
Angeles.
boy.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Los Angeles.
Nah, I'm a country boy. So, you know, I
I'm a
grew up
country boy, man.
in the fields, plowing hay with my dad, you know, making hay bales, taking care of cows, all that shit like that.
So what was your childhood upbringing like? Did you?
It actually, to be honest, it made a man out of me because he taught me good work values. You know, like always work for yourself. Nobody's gonna put food on the plate for you, but you. So
shout out to your father, your parents. Man.
Yeah. Appreciate your pops.
Yeah.
Peace.
I feel like that's a lot of things. That this newer, not even this newer generation, but the generation that's being bred through the recent generation of fathers, new fathers, that the kids ain't getting the guidance. And I can honestly say I fall victim to that. Like I got caught up in so many of my trials and tribulations that even though I was there with my kids every day, like I wasn't being the best asset to them. So
Yeah.
you know, I love hearing about positive male figures in young men's life because it's imperative, bro. It's imperative. You can only be guided, or you can only go through what you be guided through. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Or you'll only learn about what you be guided through.
Man, talking about the younger generation, man, how lazy they are and everything.
Wow.
Nah, let's keep it real. That's what it is. That's what it is. They're lazy as hell. They want everything given to them, and they fucking eat Tide Pods. Let's just keep it 100.
Yeah.
But if we're gonna keep it all the way 100, you know what I mean? Like, but if we're gonna keep it all the way 100, it's our generation that fucked up.
Yeah,
because we're the parents of the next generation. So all these badass kids, all these lazy kids, that's our generation. Because nowadays grandmothers are 40 years old.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's value.
Grandma fine.
Still fine.
Grandma look good.
No line.
It's like why is a grandmother these days a milk? Like you should, you know what I mean? Like grandma should not be milk. They should, they should be.
What's
guilt,
up with your grandma though?
You know what I mean? But
that granny do.
What's grandma doing?
Yo,
She ain't had the pens yet.
No, but man, but honestly, so what's a piece of game that you would give to not only fathers, you know what I'm saying, that might be trying to get their kids in the right direction, but yeah, we'll start with that question. So what's one piece of advice you would give to fathers maybe struggling to get their children?
Okay, I'm ready to answer that.
I recommend, man, just listen to your kids. Listen to what they got to say. You know what I mean? We live in a fucked up world right now. You know what I mean? And a lot of kids are scared to talk to their parents because of the consequences. You know, your parents be like, "Oh, you can tell me anything," and then you tell them what's going on. They want to get mad. Right. Yeah. So as soon as that happens, your kid's not going to want to come to you no more. That's why they go to the street. That's why the younger ladies look for older men. You know what I mean? That's why little boys have mommy and daddy issues. You know what I mean? Growing up as adults and use women and this and that. You know what I mean? So listen to your kids, man. And that's not even game. Just listen to your kids and be there for them.
I got one thing to say only is quit handing your kids an iPad to shut them up.
Because that's what's raising them.
That's
the phone and the iPad.
Quit handing your kids your phone, their phone, iPod, whatever. Any kind of social media, YouTube, whatever you handing your kids. Stop doing that. Find out why your kid's crying.
And
find out why he's not. Find out why he's fussy.
Everything.
Yeah.
And then you shouldn't just give it to them just because they cry out for it.
Yo, big shout out to Lewis Gibson. He said we support the grind at Gibson entertainment firm. And big shout out to Isaac, man. He said motherfuckers think he said motherfuckers think it's cool for their children to act like Bart Simpson. Big time fan.
Wow.
And that's real, because if you think about it, how many videos you see online with little kids 4, 5, 6 years old cussing, and it's the parents behind the camera laughing. Like, I don't find that shit cute.
How do I get onto this? Like,
you know what I mean? Like, I don't find that shit cute, little kids.
But then the people, the parents are mad when they're a teenager and you try to talk to your kid and they ain't listening to you. They doing this right here. They doing this now. They looking at social media. They ain't worried about what you got to say anymore. It's already too late to reach them. It's already too late to try to. I mean, I won't say it's never too late, but you're just gonna have that much more of a struggle to try to build that relationship.
Social media, YouTube, raising your kids.
Yeah. And this is gonna stir up some controversy because a lot of people probably are dealing with some adversity with their kids, and they probably feel like they feel a way about the conversation, but the conversation needs to be brought up if change is ever to be had. So, like, this is what I'm trying to also do.
If anybody watching live right now, or anybody watching in the future, if what we are speaking on right now is hurting your feelings, man, check yourself. Yeah, because it's you. If we hurting your feelings, we talking to you, and not being disrespectful. We just on some real shit right now. Y'all, them bellows is flying, man. That's the,
like I said, some people just gotta be told. Some people gotta be told. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Some people gotta know. You gotta bring it up to their face back again, because they keep suppressing and doing what they're doing because it's easy to do. Yeah, it's easy to do that. It's easy to be like, here, shut up. Code. Every kids already know the code and everything. So you know what I'm saying? Some kids just to the back of the head.
Great again. Yo, Tony with the good brisket. Big shout out to my guy. He said make ass whoopings great again.
Yeah, I support. That's what I'm saying.
If we can get a petition,
bring that chocolate back out. I gotta bring that chocolate back out. As Malcolm, what do we say? Chunkler.
The chunkler. Big shout out to Malcolm, Real Talk 100 Radio, man.
So Malcolm with the chunkler.
Yo, we was on Real Talk 100 Radio the other night, bro. Big shout out to Malcolm, the host and the owner, man. Like, he fucks up everybody's name. I feel so bad for him. But we was talking about, he was like, what's the difference between a chunkler and a flip flop? All right, number one is chancla. There's not 16 syllables in that word. Big shout out to my guy, man, for real.
Yeah, but he made a new one. He invented chunkler, because that's what chancla do. We chunking that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
He was like, "What's the difference?" I said, "The difference is one's a slide, and the chancla comes at you at 50 miles an hour from a crazy Spanish woman,
and it's hard. And the chancla's always hard. I don't give a fuck. You ain't never got the soft one.
She has light seeking.
No matter where you're at, it's gonna fall.
She's like, I ain't got no kids.
Michelin. Yeah, no shit.
Yeah, I learned from y'all. I'm glad people have kids to where I can see what not to do.
Yeah.
Not that one.
But no, so what do y'all got coming up next that we could look forward to? I know that we spoke about, but like, so let's just shout that out again. Let's tell the people, for the people that are tuning in right now, where is the fashion show going to be?
Fashion show is at the Katy Kickoff in Katy, Texas, right outside of Houston. It's a new sports bar, but it's a high-end sports bar. That's going to be April 19th. That's on a Saturday. Like I said, while the artists performing, the models will be walking the runway. This Saturday, T's opening up for Zero at Winters in Pasadena, Texas. We have May 3rd. May 3rd is the first away game of the Houston Energy Football, professional women's football. They wear pads, not lingerie, so y'all calm down over there. So yeah, first game we're in Oklahoma against the Oklahoma Lady Force. Also a big announcement, man. Actually, I ain't even gonna make it. We're gonna say that for later. But I got a big announcement coming for an interview on my podcast.
And me, just be looking out for me.
Yeah, I'm coming up.
Whatever Jay got me.
We're gonna get Menace Mike in the mix. We just signed Menace Mike 2 weeks ago. Yeah. Also, actually, what we got coming up in
appreciate
in April. I don't remember the date exactly. I think it's like 18th or so. I don't remember it, but we have the Texas Songwriter Alliance.
Okay.
For that, y'all don't know what the Texas Texas Songwriting Alliance is. When you're at a point in your career, when you get to a certain point in your career in Texas, you got to go through the Texas Songwriting Alliance. They do all the big festivals, concerts. Like I'm talking about thousands, hundreds of thousands of people. So, man, actually on the way driving up here yesterday, I get a phone call. You know what I mean, from the man who runs that, want me to partner with them. Damn. You know what I mean? So we got some big festivals coming up. We're gonna start. It's gonna be all over the place.
Oh, it's
like all over.
Yeah.
We're gonna start a axe throwing competition. Like it's a bunch of big things coming on with that. So it's definitely a blessing. And then also I'll be on their podcast next month. I can't remember the date off top, but that's a major move. We'll be in Conroe for that show.
And look out for I'm doing an intro song for the Houston Energy 2, the women's football team. So
yes,
y'all looking for that. I'm doing an intro first, and then I think we're gonna do a full lead song too.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be featured a lot of people. So I don't know everybody yet. So don't be mad if you don't make it. Y'all already heard the beat. The beat's dope. So you know, we got the beat already, got the intro already. We got you know who the ones gonna rap on it from the football team.
From the football team, we have on the intro it's gonna be King. It's gonna be Breezy and man, I forgot the other one's name. I truly apologize. But yeah, so basically three players. They're hip hop artists also.
Yeah.
So they'll be doing the intro, and then we're gonna do a full clean and dirty version, and that's when we'll have a bunch of artists that's gonna jump on that.
Yeah. And I gotta link with you because first and foremost, I'm an artist, man, and I have a label with some extremely amazing talent. So I would love to merge with y'all in any way.
Yeah, definitely. Hell yeah. See that fashion show.
That's what we had to talk, because I got a pretty nice studio too myself.
Yeah.
And I engineer too, so that's what I do too.
What do you use? What program do you use?
I use Pro Tools, man. I use the best DAW. I know everybody gonna argue with me, but you know what I'm saying.
I'm gonna argue. That game over here, baby.
I used to use I think Fruit Loops good for beats, you know.
I like Fruit Loops. Those good. I like Fruit Loops.
No, I was dealing with what I had at my disposal, you know.
Right.
But we made it work because I just put so much time and energy into the vocals, which like it does have the capability to do it, and really, really fucking well. I mean, I'll show you after we, you know what I'm saying, all that shit. But and they also do edit like movie editing.
Oh yeah, I'm really mentioning that. That's badass.
Fruit Loops Studio, XL Studio.
Yeah, what's it?
Fruit Loops XL Studio.
Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's exactly what I got.
But shout out to DLP. That's my partner that I produce with. He uses Reason still. I know a lot of people don't use Reason, but man,
shout out to Reason. Man.
Reason was dope though. Yeah,
that's when it all started.
I know it's old, man, but I mean, you know, one of Dr. Dre's producers, I seen him on a YouTube podcast, and he was mentioning that he uses Reason for the drums because they knock harder on Reason. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Yeah, you're a producer, so
also speak on the
you know, 2-3 movies.
Speak on the 3-name artists you work with.
Oh yeah. I like in the past too, with the artists that I work with too. I did songs with Bushwick Bill. I did songs with 02 back in the days. Everybody from Swisher House, pretty much. I did songs with them too. You know, now, and that's a bad thing too about that I don't have access to that because I was signed with another label. So you know, I wish I had all that to put on that, but I don't have it.
Let me ask you a couple questions. What's your favorite artist that you've ever worked with?
Oh man, it's kind of hard, man. I mean, who I collab with now is just like DLP. I collab with him making beats. We just mesh together. Like, I really, to me, it's a vibe. I could write songs with anybody. You know what I'm saying? I would say favorite only because
just experience-wise, not like they're terrible artists or anything, but like, what's the best experience you had working with another artist?
Famous or just regular?
Just anybody.
Anybody. It would have to be DLP, man. I mean. It just like when we get together, man. It like that beat that we make for the Houston Energy. T brought some of the players. I mean, Jay, he brought some of the players, and we talked about it. And I got with them and found out what they wanted, what they were looking for, what kind of beats they wanted. You know, I was getting all the information I could about what they wanted because I have my song called Same Energy. You know what I'm saying? So we're thinking about using that, just speeding it up. But I wanted to see what they wanted. You know, so I got all this information. And I got inspired, you know, and I called DOP that night, last minute. I think y'all left what about 10?
Yeah.
By 10 or 11 at night. I called them. I said, we got to make that beat right now.
And the dope part
So
about that,
I went to the studio, and man, we knocked that beat out. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We ended up knocking that beat out. You know what I'm saying? So it was dope, you know. And then we did it quick, and then I showed it to Jay the next day because we had that show.
Nah, it was that night.
It was the same night.
That's
Yeah.
what
It was the same night.
We was at the studio, so we were there for a few hours listening to different beats. And
hold on, let me get Bucko out of here. He interrupted.
oh, a spider.
Yeah.
It's on his head. It's on his head.
Hey, we outside for real. I'm telling you, we outside for real.
But now the dope part about that. So we at the studio for a few hours listening to different beats and different tracks, whatever. Like you said, because me and Menace Mike already talked about the idea we got. We're gonna run with it.
Yeah.
But like you said, he wanted their input, so we went in a totally different direction. He's like, all right, give me a few days and I'll have it done.
Yeah.
Literally, I got home like an hour and a half later. He's sending me a video.
We already made the beat.
They're in the studio working on the beat. You know what I mean? And it was done the next day. You know what I mean?
That
So
morning.
that just shows his dedication. You know what I mean? And how much he wants to help.
Yeah.
Well, this question, I know y'all be pushing positivity and shit, but you know this is truth or beauty. So you know there's gonna be a flip side to this story. What's the worst?
Hold up. Let me grab something real quick.
What's the worst? Here you go. What's the worst artist? What's the worst experience with an artist that you've ever had?
The worst, man. You know what?
First name.
I'm gonna tell you what gets you. I work with anybody. I'll help anybody. I'll write for anybody. I'll help you finish your song. I'll make a beat, whatever. I build songs. That's what I do. I build songs, my own and for everybody else too. You know what I'm saying? So the worst for me is if we're talking and I give you constructive criticism and you don't take it, because there's a lot of times where I had bad people in the studio before where I said, man, that bar right there, you could say it like this or change it up, or maybe what you're saying right here don't make sense with what you just said. You know what I mean? Little things. It's not really a lot of things, you know, it'd be little things and I can see that attitude right away. You know what I'm saying? I got an attitude right away.
I need a name or cheers me on this truth or
Oh, that was to bring the name out? Yeah. I thought we were talking about the situation.
No, who is the worst artist that you had?
I'm gonna say his name though.
Okay.
Little scatty body bop.
You heard it here live first.
Little scatty body bop. I'm drinking.
Little scally bop.
It sounds like one of
Cheers. Let's not do the cheers.
Woo!
Yeah, the Jimmy Neutron.
But it's happened. But believe me, it happened more. You know, like especially people that come with like. There's always people that are set mindset. Oh, they already got a song how they did it on their own, and then they come. But there's just shit that's sometimes just not right. You know what I mean? They will not come off of that.
Right.
They won't. They won't not budge. I'll be like, man, be a little bit. This hook is kind of like you know. No, but that's the way I did it. All right. If I say one or two times, because I like everybody knows me. Everybody knows Menace Mike. Menace Mike will not let some bullshit come out of his studio. I just will not. If it's trash, it's trash.
I rock like that.
And if you do push it on me, if you do push trash on me, believe me, I ain't working with you no more. And you go show that. Don't say that I did it either. Say somebody else did it.
All right, man. So we're gonna take a moment to give y'all another song. We'll cue it up.
Man, let's see what we gonna run. Man, we gonna run T Phenomenon. Don't be a bitch about it.
If you gotta use the restroom,
that's my favorite song, by the way.
No, actually, no. Stay here. No, stay here. Come cheers up with it.
So for y'all
you know I'm always singing that motherfucker, man.
For y'all don't know T Phenomenon, he's Houston's first hip hop comedic artist. We also call him the Afro Man of today. You will see why once we play the song. Check it out. T Phenomenon. Don't be a bitch about it.
It's gonna put a smile on your face.
Yeah.
I was riding round in my damn car, beating, knocking pictures off the goddamn walls. When out of nowhere appeared a loss, and just didn't like what the fuck he saw. He pulled me over pretty damn pissed, saying, boy, do you know what the fuck you did? Since I had prize, he put me in cuffs. Threw me in his car, then proceeded to take my stuff. Why you wanna seize my weed? Don't be a bitch about it. Why you say this card is so illegal? Don't be a bitch about it. Why you calling more police? Don't be a bitch about it. This highest gas will make my ass stay home. So don't be a bitch about it. It's 3 a.m. and I'm on the phone. And she talking about how she don't have panties on. I said, say less, I'm on my way. But before I leave, I'ma roll a sweet to blaze. Hopped in my car to make that drive. Next thing you know, all I see is flashing lights. I threw the sweetener out the car just to find out they was on some other car. Why you wanna seize my weed? Don't be a bitch about it. Why you say this card is so illegal? Don't be a bitch about it. Why you calling more police? Don't be a bitch about it. This highest gas will make my ass stay home. So don't be a bitch about it.
I'm trying to get a black one.
Yo, we are back.
We
are back. Yo, we appreciate you tuning in, even though you got a fucked up ass attitude and comment. We truly appreciate you tuning in because even though you think that song's trash, you are sitting there doing nothing, watching us. So we do truly appreciate you for being a hater. I don't know, some dude on
I
YouTube.
love you, baby.
Yeah. We welcome all haters. We welcome all haters.
Let me love you down one time.
But look, what do you think about people that have the time
And that
to
is-
sit in a video?
But the second comment, it is right. It is a joke song because it.
No
I'm a
shit.
comedian,
Hold
so-
on. Yeah. Let's bring it. So we got this
I didn't know it
comment.
was about the song.
We got this comment. He said, "Is this a joke song? What the fuck is this?" Yes, it's a joke song. If you're actually watching and paying attention, T Phenomenon is Houston's first comedic hip hop artist.
That was the introduction.
So if you're actually
Yeah,
watching
so
and paying
he was
attention,
paying attention.
Pendejo.
I am a comedian rapper. So thank you for calling me out for being a
and then
comedian.
Dusty said,
You're so stupid.
Dusty said, "Yo, T is a fucking legend for real.
Dusty?
Haters."
L.
Yeah,
Dusty?
no, Dusty saying he's sticking up for T.
Oh yeah, I know. Dusty.
He said
that dude's dope.
He said, "Yo, T is a fucking legend for real. Haters are secret fans. It's still rise. Laugh out loud." And then Cody said, "I clipped the spider scene and sent it to you, Jay."
I think most people are stupid because they don't understand shit. There's no understanding. I think that's what it is.
It's like, bro, I expected to hear a hip hop song, and I don't feel like killing somebody right now. So like,
Yeah, and that's what the issue is. It wasn't a song about killing somebody or fucking their baby mama. So he doesn't like that because I wasn't aiming it that way. I was aiming it at trying to make people happy again and make them smile. So obviously, the demon that's inside of him is coming out throughout his post.
And it's saying that, man. Like we have a word from the wizard. We have a word from the wizard himself, K. Reno.
What are you talking about?
Man, representing with the homie J Reckless as always, man. And the Reckless Talk podcast. Y'all better get up on it, man. Straight up. Peace and love.
It's gonna say like that. So what do you got to say about these people that fucking? I'm not even gonna say. So what do we got to say about it?
Wait. But it's funny though.
He's still
because
coming?
we so trashy, but he's still in here.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Like, so have you ever in your life watched a video and then take the time to comment under something?
Well,
that you don't like?
No,
of course not. But keep running that algorithm up, my guy.
I'm a swipe. I'm a swipe. That's
but
what I do.
I'm glad that it was trashy enough and interesting enough for him to still be in here commenting.
And then comment on it
You're not hurting my feelings now.
Come to the show and keep that same energy.
Yo, Pablo said, "I freaking love the show. Appreciate you, my guy."
You've been on this bitch for an hour. You could have made some bread in that time. Before you watching that. Go get some money.
That's for you.
And then we ain't even gonna say your name because we ain't gonna give you no type of.
And as of right now, we have 300 people watching on Facebook that says different.
Shout out to all.
That's what I'm talking about.
Thank you, 300 people that said different than on YouTube.
And then Levon just said some folks don't understand art and have never been higher enough in their life. It's obvious, it shows, and you need to not be so pressed. You have nothing else to do. Have you been anywhere or done anything other than try to break down other people?
I love you. I love you.
Yeah.
Shout out to you.
Big time fact. Big time
You
fact
are
to the
the
white
exact
people.
people that we're trying to reach out to.
I think he was a crying baby. His mom was just here. Shut up. Shut
She
up.
gave him the iPad.
Had three
I hate
campers on for
everything.
3 days and shit.
For 3 days.
3 days.
I know when that needs their attention. Same diaper. Boy had the same diaper for 3 days.
You got rug burn from them.
How you rewash a diaper?
That's dissolvable.
I had enough by him.
You wash it dissolvable. Hey man, but no, I just want to ask one more question, man. I first and foremost, I want to thank you so much for blessing me with your presence, your time, all of y'all, man. Y'all like
appreciate you.
amazing things.
Appreciate you having us out here, man.
Absolutely, man. And anytime you come out here, I'll be sure to do whatever I can and show you everything that I can and give you the best experience that you can while you're here.
Man, once again, man, I made this comment when we started yesterday's show. Once again, give you and your team your flowers, man. For y'all don't know, man, we are live in Corpus Christi. We're out of Houston. It's a 4-hour drive. Man, they showed us nothing but love. They put us up in a nice hotel. So big shout out to you and your team.
Big shout out, man.
You deserve it. You deserve it, man. It's well deserved. And I just want to ask, finally, is there anything amongst each individual here that wants to say anything? Any last comments, any final words before you take off back to your trip to Houston, which I will be out there to come see you, and hopefully I can get on an episode of your shit. You know what I mean? And we'll continue this journey. You know what I mean? See what this can get. But is there any last words that you want to say to the people?
Man, I just want to thank everybody that's been rocking with us, bro. Like, for real, it's a lot of people see what we got going and see the success, but man, it's sometimes it's a struggle. It's a lot. You know what I mean? And a lot of people don't see the behind the scene footage. So for the people that understand the journey, you know what I mean, and believe in the journey, man, I truly appreciate you guys, man. My mentor, my big brother, CEO of A1 Music Empire, Dion Garcia. I appreciate you, my guy. My guy Chris Harden from Punk Star Radio. I appreciate you, man. Wayne from Iron Horse Rock Bar, Shane from Iron Horse Rock Bar. Man, there's so many. Don Tino, SLM Awards, JOT. Man, there's so many, man. All the artists, everyone we work with, man. Truly appreciate every single one of y'all, man, for real. And man, we just getting started. Y'all already know what it is, man. It's the Reckless Talk Takeover 2025, man. Real shit.
I was gonna say.
No, go ahead. No, I'm
gonna say the same thing. I said yesterday that I ain't gonna talk no shit. We need y'all support. That's the only way we make it. Everybody, you just gonna do this? Oh yeah, it's just them. That just Menace Mike. That just T. That's Jay. Whatever. Well, we need y'all. You know what I'm saying? That's the only way we could be anything, and we could represent y'all. You know what I'm saying? Represent the people that we know, that Jay know, that T knows, that we represent y'all, because that's what we're gonna do when we make it. You know what I mean? But don't miss out. Don't miss out. The shit's already popping off. Don't miss out, because I don't want to hear no shit later talking about give me some tickets and all this bullshit. But you come to the goddamn little shows that I've been doing, though. Right?
Don't be fan.
Don't be talking shit like, can I get some tickets? No, fuck no. Pay for them.
Yeah, and I'm glad Mike said that, man. I'm glad Mike said that, man. Because when I first started doing shows, I remember, man, like it was literally just artists showing up, and all artists hate that. You know what I mean? Yeah. So it's like T been there since day one, so he know what I'm talking about. So we went from like just artists showing up to a few people to now we packing houses. You know what I mean?
Can I make a statement about that?
Yeah.
You artists that show up to the performances, man, stop just showing up for your set and then bouncing out. You know?
I hate that.
If you're there to support and you want the artists that are there and their people to stay for you, do the fucking same for them. So if you're filled with just a networking situation where you're performing in front of a group of artists, don't just slight them when you're done with your set, man. Show appreciation to the
other genres. I actually look down on that, man. They look down on you big time.
Speaking on that, like when I was first coming out, like I was going to first or second, and I would stay there through the whole thing, and it'd be like 30 artists going up, but I'll stay throughout the whole thing because you know you got to show some love back, and you know root for them too. So
absolutely, man.
It helps when you have that artist that stays throughout the whole thing because people notice.
And you might make a connection that you probably thought you wouldn't if you stick around. You know what I'm saying? That's your networking. That's part of the things that you should be doing for yourself is talking to other artists. If you first, second, third, whatever you are, stay for everybody. Because you know the dude later on that performs later on in the set, he might be like, you know what, I fuck with you. I like what you did. And there you go, bam, he got something. Right. A party of the artist a little bit higher than you, and you get to work with him. So, you know, you like he said, you do your set, then you bounce, man. Come on, dog. How you get expected to get to the next one?
Yeah. And then T the type of person, if we got a show that started at 8 o'clock, T's getting there by 5. So he don't just stay. He don't just stay the whole time. T shows up like I get there like at least 2 hours. No, but T though no, you show up, but T shows up like before I even get there. Yeah. He'll show up to a venue and it's still closed. like it just sit in the parking lot, like real shit. That's T. Right. Mike's gonna show up. Mike shows up all the time, but T shows up hours before. And like I said, it's my show, and I gotta be the first one there. He's there before me. Talking about what time y'all heading out? Yeah.
And also, even to go deeper than that, if you can grasp that type of mentality, then when a person has the courage to go present their craft in front of an audience of people, which is courageous as fuck, give them their flowers. Like, you know, be okay with giving flowers, man. Shake their hand, be like, hey, good shit. You know, just boosting and motivation, positivity is everything.
Stop that ego shit, man.
Yeah, speaking on what he's saying, just like homeboy that was trying to break me in the comments.
Yeah.
Hey, man, don't let other people's opinion break you. Because it's always gonna be somebody that don't like what you're doing, and that's only because they don't like themselves or they're not caught up with what they want to do in life yet, and they see you doing it, and it kind of makes them jealous. So they got to tell you something to take you out of character. Don't let it take you out of character.
To make them feel better.
Stay going straight. Keep your horse blinders on, and don't even pay no attention.
Keep that positivity going, man.
I ain't gonna lie, T because he be stop people crashing out a lot.
He ain't gotta be the smoothest. Man.
It's that hell.
I respect that. And
Yo,
that
Cody
comes with a lot of confidence, bro.
Cody said, JOT, appreciate you letting them tell their story.
Absolutely, brother. Absolutely. And that's what this podcast is about, is getting the full spectrum of people's real story, man. Like I feel like a lot of times things can go like it's a fucking interrogation or something, or like a job interview or something, man. Really, I like to network, not only just ask questions and dive into, but network and build a rapport with people. So that's something special about my podcast that I feel like, you know,
your podcast dope as fuck,
yeah,
bro.
Thank you,
it's already dope.
Real shit.
That's why I don't like that question. Like who is Menace Mike? That's hard for me to answer, man, because I'm in the now.
Do your research.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Well, you know, because I'm in the now. I work with what's going on now, what's happening now. You know what I'm saying? I know all that shit probably build up my character now, but to me, it's more about what's happening now. Let's go. I don't never dwell in the past. I don't never dwell about haters. This dude that hated on T, I ain't never gonna think about you again. You know what I'm saying? Like the next day is gonna be the next day. We moving on. We going forward. You know what I'm saying?
Check this out. He just commented, and we're gonna leave him alone. But this comment is a perfect example of your music's not for everybody. He said, "No, it's because the song was not good. That's it." And that's cool. I respect how you feel. That's cool. But so I remember one time, T sent his music into one of these shows to get played, and they rated. It was Big Booty Hunter. When I say he had the worst feedback ever, like me and T told, like you can hear in his voice, he wanted to cry. He wanted to break down and cry. You know what I mean? And like I told him, your music, you're a niche. You're not gonna be for everybody. And then
it happened to me.
Here we are 6 months later. The same song. We got Afro Man singing to him. Afro Man himself singing those lyrics.
In the same song.
The same song.
10,000 spins. So I don't know what you're talking about, fam.
Yes.
So I implore you. It's not for everybody.
I implore you.
You know what I'm saying?
Overtime ENT LLC at gmail.com. send something that I can play.
Yeah, send something. Yo, if you got something, that's real shit. Play it. That's real shit.
I'll play it on my mix. If you got something, we'll play it.
We ain't haters.
And it's not it's not to play it and disrespect it. It's just like if you have the audacity to shit on somebody else's talent, then you have to be able to approach it with talent.
Don't get it twisted. I'm not mad at your comments, and you're not hurting my feelings by no means, bro. I thank you for your comments because it's constructive criticism. Yeah. And you know, I can take your
in an assholeish way, but okay.
And it don't hurt me none, bro. And your words is not gonna break me to stop me from doing what I'm doing. And that's what you want me to do, stop from doing what I'm doing, because you see, I'm probably going somewhere positive with it. Yeah, and your life is probably
he probably about to make a song about you.
Appreciate it.
After all that positivity, I think
if I write a song about
I think he's crying.
I am a comedian. The worst person you want talking about you is a fucking comedian.
He has
you not want a comedian on your ass. So just be my.
You find out you're laying on your stomach with your legs behind you.
Watch that, Jay. That boy got a thong, Jay. That boy got a thong.
Hey, we're gonna run into another song, and then we're gonna wrap this up and let these boys get back to Houston. But before we do, Jay, what we got coming up next?
Man, we got Menace Mike, Bash on him.
Let's
bash on him, boy.
Mashing on the gas with the doors up. At the intersection, busting donuts. Rubber on the black top, smoked up. Little baddie riding with me saying, hold up. Cookies in the air, baby, bash on them. Cookies in the air, baby, bash on them. We mash on them. We gas on them. Cookies in the air, baby, bags on them. Smash the gas on cone, baby, fishtail. Demon running fast, did a little fish scale. Baby hanging out the window with some pigtails. Get away quick, bitch, no details. Got my engine revved up, got the nitro. Whipping corners, burning rubber, no hydros. Putting smoke in the air, no pyro. If you crash, better go get Geico. Popping wheelies, getting silly, got the 9 milli. Show your titties, pop a penny, get it touchy-feely. Tires skid, shoot a vid, use an iPhone. Street takeover, welcome to the sideshow. Mashing on the gas with the doors up. At the intersection, busting donuts. Rubber on the black top, smoked up. Little baddie riding with me saying, hold up. Cookies in the air, baby, bash on them. Cookies in the air, baby, bash on them. We mash on them. We gas on them. Cookies in the air, baby, bash on them. Drip, drip, time music, baby, splash on them. 12 get behind me, do the dash on them. 350 big block, all chromed out. Box Chevy with the dome blown out. Crank my bang up in the trunk high. Party bending corners to the sunrise. Pedal to the floor, let it run wide. Got a bitch, give me top to the tongue tied. If I was a hater, probably hate me too. Rest in peace to the late great DJ Screw. Clapped your BM chicks and got a BJ too. And wonder why she walked in saying equal soon. Mashing on the gas with the doors up. At the intersection, busting donuts. Rubber on the black top, smoked up. Little baddie riding with me saying, hold up. Cookies in the air, baby, bash on them. Cookies in the air, baby, bash on them. We mash on them. We gas on them. Cookies in the air, baby, bash on them.
Get on his
They can't hear. Can they hear me?
Yeah, yo, big shout out to Will, man. Another dope producer, man, and artist.
Shout out to Will, man.
Menace Mike, where can they find you? What's your handles?
Menace Mike 713, pretty much on everything. You know what I'm saying? If not Menace Mike, Instagram, everywhere, man. All social medias. I'm on all I'm like 40, 45, 50 platforms of music. Go check out my music. I got everything out. I got some nice features. I got K Reno. That's like the main one that I really love. So y'all go check it out. Show some love. You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate the guy that said he loves it. I love you too.
It's probably the same dude. He just went out to it.
Yeah, no, it's the same dude.
I love you, guys.
Hey, man. You know, salute, man. Everybody has a thing. Yeah. But you know, the beautiful thing is when somebody comes in with an opinion and then you leave them with a another opinion. This is a collective, so you know what I mean. If we win, if they win each other, if they win your heart over as a collective, then it's a benefit for all of them. As we spoke about,
still a win, fam. Yeah, this part of my team. So
exactly,
you still liking my music, motherfucker?
Oh yeah. Oh, I had to shut the fuck up.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Thank you. Come again.
All right, man. Well, my name is JLT. This has been another beautiful, wonderful episode of From Nothing to Everything with my boys, Jay Reckless. Yeah, let's go. Menace Mike.
What's up, baby? Yeah.
P Phenomenon. Let's get it, man. This has been one for the fucking history books, and I can't wait to do more. I'll be out in Houston in a little bit to come fuck with these guys. I'm going out there. Mexican OT, I'll be out there. The Cosby, this Saturday. We'll be out there in Cosby with Chuck and OT. Let's go crazy, man. Overtime Entertainment, big shout out. Shout out to the Artisan and Noe for allowing this to happen. Shout out to my team, Tony. Shout out to my brother, fucking Adrian, my girl. I love you so much, my children. Everybody that's making this shit possible for me to just live a confident life in my endeavors. Salute to you, because I give all my energy right back to you, and that shows 100% through everything that I do. And so salute to the team, salute to everybody that's trying to develop and grow with their crafts, and let's get it. Positive and negative, we accepting it all, because this is just a one-track journey, baby. Let's go.
And then saying that, we're gonna close with T Phenomenon's Don't Be a Bitch About It, and then we'll close giving a shout out to the sponsors. Y'all check it out. Don't Be a Bitch About It, Big Booty Hunter.
Big
man,
Booty Hunter.
T Phenomenon.
Big Homeboy already don't like that one. I want to go with another one.
Coming from Houston, Texas today, in a little club right outside the Beltway 8 called Buck Wiles. Now, Buck Wiles is known for having some of the most beautiful, voluptuous booties in Texas. Let's go in and take a look.
Beans and cornbread.
Cause I'm a big booty hunter, walking through the club like I'm stalking through the jungle. Because I see that ass shaking really makes me wonder. Some other things if I could throw some hundreds down. Cause I'm a big booty hunter, walking through the club like I'm stalking through the jungle. Because I see that ass shaking really makes me wonder. Some other things if I could throw some hundreds down. I just walked in the door and barely got a bed. See that ass shaking on the floor. About 3 tables down and 1 pole up. Got a player like me saying, man, hold up. And as I got closer, I started to wonder why I didn't see no other guy standing close by. It was cause she smelled like a Whataburger and fries. And with the onion ass, it made us all cry. Cause I'm a big booty hunter, walking through the club like I'm stalking through the jungle. Because I see that ass shaking really makes me wonder. Some other things if I could throw some hundreds down. Cause I'm a big booty hunter, walking through the club like I'm stalking through the jungle. Because I see that ass shaking really makes me wonder if you do some other things, if I could throw some hundreds down. Little mama walked up, said her name was Mystique. I said, well baby, can you blend it with me? But it wasn't until she began to speak why I didn't understand how she was single free. Cause every other word was paid for me. And don't forget, I have a baby. I said, well baby, that just ain't me. I move a little too fast for your slow speeds. Moving on. Cause I'm a big booty hunter, walking through the club like I'm stalking through the jungle. Because I see that ass shaking really makes me wonder. Some other things if I could throw some hundreds down. Cause I'm a big booty hunter, walking through the club like I'm stalking through the jungle. Because I see that ass shaking really makes me wonder. Some other things if I could throw some hundreds down.
Now to the top of the pole, slide down real slow, show them niggas how it goes, Now to the top of the pole, slide down real slow, show them niggas how it goes, Now to the top of the pole, slide down real slow, show them niggas how it goes, Now to the top of the pole, slide down real slow, show them niggas how it goes,
Cause I'm a big booty hunter, walking through the club like I'm stalking through the jungle. Because I see that ass shaking really makes me wonder. Some other things if I could throw some hundreds down. Cause I'm a big booty hunter, walking through the club like I'm stalking through the jungle. Because I see that ass shaking really makes me wonder. Some other things if I could throw some hundreds down.
Big Booty Hunter.
Hey. That's the Big Booty Hunter. Yo, in saying that, we're about to close out, man. We truly appreciate everybody, man. This is the Reckless Talk Podcast in collaborations with From Nothing to Everything podcast. Truly appreciate you guys. We've been live on YouTube Music, and Facebook. So if you've been rocking with us on YouTube, hit that like and subscribe button. Even go ahead and share it. If you don't like what we're doing, leave a comment. Maybe we'll change some things up. Probably not. Also, if you've been rocking with us on Facebook, we truly appreciate you guys, man. Comment. Love. Share. Let's get everyone's name out there. And if you've been rocking with us on YouTube Music, truly appreciate you guys. Our podcast goes where you go. Once again, this is your boy Reckless Talk with the Reckless Talk Podcast, Reckless Talk Sports Podcast, Reckless Talk Management Promotions, A1 Music Empire, Houston City Beat. We are the storytellers of Houston. Truly appreciate every single one of y'all. Big shout outs to our sponsors, Otto's Root Beer, the greatest root beer on earth, brewed in Huntsville, Texas by Brew Nation, old school family recipe from the 1950s. Always support local. Also, we have J-Rack Distribution and LLC, Iron Horse Rock Bar Music Lounge, and the greatest burgers on earth, Smash Wagon. Just voted best burgers in Southeast Texas. Definitely go check them out if you're in the Beaumont area. Even if you're not, the drive is definitely worth it. I make 4-hour round trips just to try this food out. I love them. Man, they are located at 2605 East Lucas in Beaumont, Texas. Once again, truly appreciate you guys. We are out of here. We got to get back on the road. Man, you can catch me live tomorrow morning for the early morning mix from 6 a.m. to 8 a.m. Central Time. Yo, Houston, Texas, Corpus Christi, stay warm, stay up.
What's up, world? This is your girl, Sensual the Poet, and I'm here with Jay Reckless of Reckless Talk Management and Promotions, as well as the Reckless Talk Podcast. When you in Houston, this is the place you need to be. Houston, stand up.